In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the ignition coils on this Toyota 4Runner. Let's get into it. We're going to disconnect the battery, the negative terminal, use a 10mm wrench, loosen up the nut, and slide it off and out of the way. Disconnect the mass airflow sensor. There's just a little push tab, just push that down. Slide the connector off. Just pop this retainer off right here. You can use some needle nose pliers. Just squeeze the tabs. That slides off, out of the way. There's another retainer right here. This one's broken. Just pull that aside as well. And over here there's a retainer. And pop that off. Pop this hose out of the bracket right there. There's another hose right here. Just use some hose pliers and just slide this off, just like that, out of the way. There's a hose up top. You can use some hose pliers. Just wiggle that back and forth. Slide that off. Set that aside. Using a 10mm socket, we're going to loosen up the worm clamps. That one there and right here. Just grab the snorkel, slide it off the throttle body, and slide it off the mass airflow sensor. Disconnect the wire. We're going to use a pick and just get underneath here. We're going to pop this little cover off, slide that out, and it pops right off. This is what you're getting underneath. Just popping that clip up so that you can slide that off. Disconnect the connector, just push down on the tab, slide it up, just like that. Using a 10mm socket, take this bolt out. Grab the coil, just rock it back and forth a little bit, just pull it up, and it slides right out. Just gonna blow the spark plug tube out in case there's any debris in there. Just use some compressed air. On the end where the spark plug goes, I'm just gonna put a little dab of dielectric grease, not too much. It's more so it's easier to take the boots off later if you ever have to. And slide this down, wiggle it on, put the bolt in, and we're going to torque this bolt to 69 inch-pounds. Line the connector up, plug it in, and you can do the same procedure with the other coils. Take the snorkel, line it up. That's good. There's a hose up here. I'm going to line that up. Push that on. Make sure it's in the bracket. There's a hose right here. Slide that tube on. Tighten down the worm clamps. This hose right here, it's going to go right there. Line the connector up. Plug it in. If this retainer was in somewhere, you want to plug that back in. Right there. This should go right here. Now connect the negative terminal. And tighten it down. And snug it up.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.